welcome to my video today. I am going to show you how far I got with my October daily album. This is a mini album that I just made the cover and stuff myself. I just added rings to it, and then I'm using 4x4 page protectors, some acetate, and that's about it. I used a collection from Tracy Reed. So everything you see is the Bountiful collection from tracyreed.com. It is a digital kit I printed out myself. It's still available if you want to pick it up. I love having it. I got it last year when it came out, and then I finally got to use it. So originally when I did my October daily album where I started this, I talked about how I was going to do 31 days, 30 or 31 days of gratitude. It's oftentimes something people do in November, but going into documenting every day for November and then going right into December daily is too much. And so I do the project in October some years, and I did not finish this project. Spoiler alert, I did not finish it. I got pretty far, and it's fine. I've decided to just go ahead and let it go and not try to add anything else to it, and just let it be this. So I added ribbon to the rings. It says capture every moment. It has the pumpkins on the front. They have glossy accents on it, and then stickles. And then you open it up, and it definitely was a little bit difficult to work with when I was at the very beginning of the project. Once it started to get like more pages, it became easier to work with. So this is 31 days of thankful with a little bit of journaling. And then we start out. I loved this tag that I did. It was really fun. There's some journaling on the back there. And then I was just stamping like 1, 2. It wasn't necessarily like the 3rd or the 4th. Like it wasn't so much date related as it was just story related. I have some tags in here. So 10 things I love about the 10th of the month of the year. And then there's 5 on this tag and then 5 on that tag. And that is the 3rd story. And then I loved the divided page protectors, these 4x4, they're really fun. And then I did a couple acetate, like this is on acetate, so it's outside of the pocket basically. And there are process videos for these if you want to go back and look at them. I realized like the second one that I did, it didn't really, the acetate so much didn't matter because I was covering all of the acetate with paper, so you couldn't really see that it was like this clear piece of acetate. It just looked like a insert that was outside the page protector. There's supposed to be journaling here about this photo, and there's not. I'm okay with it. Here's 6, and then that's a tag, and I meant to add some journaling. To be honest, I probably will not go back and do anything else. This is probably where it's at, and I'm just going to move on. Here's a tag, and I was going to journal on it. My intention was to tell stories of home in this, and I did do a few. You see like this one here. But I just never really got around to taking the photos, any more photos of the house, so I didn't have them. And to be honest, I started working on a work project that is sort of a behind the scenes. It's not sort of, it is. I'm doing some work on my website and my membership, and that really just took over any extra creative time that I would have had. That's what I was working on, and I had also a couple really difficult mental health situations in the month of October, and I wasn't down here as much as I had anticipated that I would be. And so that's why it's actually not getting finished, because I just want to move on. I don't want any more projects hanging over me. And so I just made the call to where the album is at to just go ahead and wrap it up. I added the ribbon to it and just call it done. And that's okay to do too. So then the last few are in the pockets, and then I did another divided pocket, and then this is where I ended I'll probably take these out because I don't want, I'm really bad about that, leaving empty page protectors in my projects when they could be used. So I did the back like that. And then here is the back of this. And this is meant to look like it has some speckles on it. And it has some on the front as well. And so that is my October daily. I did enjoy doing it. I realize mine is not so much an October daily. It really is just more of a 30 days of thankful. That's how I approach it. Not so much like what's happening, and nothing really all that exciting happens in October. Mine is not Halloween themed. I realized a lot of people, when they're doing October dailies, they're more Halloween themed, and mine isn't. Mine, I just took the approach of things that I was thankful for and smaller stories. Like I said, I did want to do stories of home in here, and it just didn't work out. I feel like this year is the year that I'm not doing extra projects in my memory keeping, and it hasn't really been, that hasn't been my intention, but I didn't do week in the life, and then I really sort of skipped over stories of home this year, and I'm considering not doing December daily. So I don't know, more of that to come next month, but that was my October daily mini album. So thank you so much for joining me to take a look at this. Like I said, there's process videos for several of these. I'm pretty sure probably everything that I did a process video for, and you can go back and check that out. There'll be more photos over on my website, and the blog post is linked below in the description. So thank you so much, and I will catch you in my very next video.